Recording. Here we go. All right. So, oh, Sugar, should we start with a brief introduction too, or?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you could just say, I don't know, this is our final project video. This is what, our progress so far. This is our scenario. And then once you're done with that, I'll kick in with the conflict resolution we're going to use.
Okay.
And then say what we'll do going forward.
Okay. All right. Hi, I am Dominique, and this is our project overview for our group recording project. So I'm going to start with just the general conflict overview. So the conflict is surrounding a unplanned pregnancy between relatively young college-age students. The conflict isn't so much amongst the parents as much as it is the parents' parents. The father is against their decision to keep the child and has been very vocal and uncooperative about it, versus the mother's mother is supportive of her child's decision, not so much in agreement with it, but is trying to be supportive and neutral and make the best out of the decision. It has boiled over into social media, unpleasant exchanges via text, and to the point where now they are setting boundaries on the children so that they cannot properly navigate their co-parenting situation. So that is where we are.
All right, and my name's Ben, and so the practice that we're going to choose for the conflict resolution is the common ground practice. So in doing so, we will have, both sides of the argument present their argument, and then have the opposite side paraphrase back to them what they think they're hearing, what they understand from the opposite side. If there are any questions, that is the time that it'll be answered and cleared up. And once, both sides are on the same page, then we can move forward a little bit. And then as the social worker, as the facilitator of that practice, we will identify some common goals, some common needs between both parties so that they're able to compromise a little bit now that they see the issue from both sides of the angle, and hopefully work towards, a common solution. And, the idea behind this is that oftentimes when we are, arguing with other people and they present their side of the argument, we aren't listening to them because we're so focused on what we're going to say. So for the common ground practice, we're just, the big part of that, like I was describing, is that you're listening to the other so that you fully understand them and don't miss anything that they're saying. And then, we understand that there may not be a concrete solution that comes out of this practice, but we are hoping as a social workers to come towards some common ground, and going forward, maybe develop a plan or somewhat of a solution to take care of the issue of hand, which is the unplanned pregnancy and how to deal with that situation. So going forward, me and Dominique will, we have kind of ironed out the scenario she described. We understand the conflict resolution we're going to use. So going forward, we are focusing on finding a meeting time for to video everything and then editing that as well and working on the PowerPoint presentation. So that is our plan going forward.